Oh my God. What is this? What? Oh, well, guys, we've found Mecca. And on that note, if you're new to the channel and you've been enjoying these videos recently, hit that subscribe button, because we're gonna find stuff like this all the time this year. You gotta love that. Roll the video. Yo, what is up, guys? DOHC here, and welcome to another video. We are over here at Fredericksburg Motorsports in Fredericksburg, Virginia. And as always, this video is brought to you by Rollick. Rollick is a company connecting consumers like you and me to a network of certified dealers like Fredericksburg Motorsports to provide the most transparent buying experience for ATVs, side-by-sides, scooters, RVs, and of course, motorcycles. And today, we are on the beautiful 2019 Yamaha FJR1300 ES. We have a starting MSRP of $17,999 on this motorcycle. It is being powered by a 1298cc liquid-cooled inline 4-cylinder, a shaft-driven 6-speed manual transmission. In the chassis, we've got 43mm inverted forks with electronically adjustable rebound and compression dampening, a single shock with electronically adjustable spring load in the rear, dual 320mm disc brakes in the front, a single 282mm disc in the rear, ABS of course standard. We've got a seat height of either 31.7 in the low seat configuration or 32.5 in the high seat, a fuel capacity of 6.6 gallons at 36 miles per gallon, and a wet weight of 642 pounds. On this bike, we also have something very cool, lean angle sensitive LED lighting system. So the lights on the front will illuminate in a fashion as you turn in. The FJR1300 has produced 141.5 horsepower at 8,000 RPM and 99.1 pound-feet of torque at 7,000 RPM. Here on the Yamaha FJR1300. We're in neutral, soft suspension mode. We're gonna go in sport mode. We are going to set the suspension into hard mode. Let's see how it feels, man. Ooh. Oh, that sounds really good. That sounds really, really good. All right, guys, we are on the 2019 Yamaha FJR1300 ES. I am utilizing the cruise control right off the bat because it is one of my favorite features on all motorcycles. You guys already know that. Now, this bike from Yamaha is really not holding anything back here. At $18,000, you get $18,000 worth of stuff here. You got heated grips, you've got cruise control, you've got an adjustable windscreen electronically, you've got electronically adjustable suspension. You have a very powerful engine with heaps of torque. You've got a lot of flexibility in terms of how you set this motorcycle up for your riding style. Not only will this do, it's the turn we took last time. What you know about it? DOHC. Oh God, don't drop the bike. So now that we have some slow speed and you guys can hear me a little bit better, I just want to talk about the experience of sitting on this bike. So again, I do want to make up for something on the Yamaha MT-07 video. I said that the eco mode was turning off and on cylinders. That is incorrect. The eco mode is literally just telling you essentially when your throttle hand is in a position that is favorable for saving money on your mileage. So I'm in an increased MPG throttle position. If I go like this, that eco mode goes away almost immediately. I've always found it super interesting to ride bikes this big. You know, 650 pounds is not a light motorcycle by any stretch of the imagination here, and it's always a little bit intimidating at first. But within moments, you get so used to them when they're balanced and developed like this motorcycle is. This is engineered perfectly, in my opinion. I love the $18,000 starting price. I know that that's a steep number for a lot of people, myself included, but when you think about this bike is competing against things like the K1600 GTL that comes in about $27,000 for 10 grand, or a 30% decrease in price with the same amount of performance, the same amount of technology, Yamaha's reliability and dealership, support system, it becomes a really, really good argument to going Yamaha instead of going to one of those premium manufacturers. And trust me, I am a BMW fanboy like the next person, but I love a great Yamaha. And after the MT-10, it has truly opened my eyes to what this company can do with their motorcycles. It pulls like a freight train. I mean, I can't even get after it because it is so effing quick. So we went through how to change all the electronic settings there with Mikey D over at Fredericksburg. He's been the absolute man today. If you are in the Fredericksburg area and you're looking for a Yamaha FJR1300 ES, please hit up the second link in the description to check out Fredericksburg Motorsports. And if you're not from this area and you're looking for one of these bikes, go to that first link in the description to GoRollick.com and see if you can't find one local to you. This is such a bike. I cannot express to you how interesting this gearing setup is. Like, these gears are insanely long. I don't know, why am I in fourth? Like, look at that. Hardly a changed. Feels steady as can be. Pretty brilliant amount of power here. The gearbox is wicked, wicked smooth. Wow, baby. Dude, third gear, you can just live in it forever. I mean, it's got plenty of torque down low, and look at this, I'm at 4,500 RPM at 60. This thing redlines at 85. That's ridiculous. This, honestly, you could take this to a track. It's so balanced. I'm sure that someone on an FJR 1300 would whoop my ass, even if I was on like an RSV4. God, this thing is fun. All right, let's not dump the FJR 1300 in a dirty parking lot. This is a serious motorcycle. Wow. We're just gonna live in third gear again, baby. This is such a great bike. So as you can see down here in the suspension mode, I am in hard mode plus luggage. Now that was a little tip from Mikey over at Fredericksburg Motorsports, who said that, you know, with the luggage, it not only stiffens the suspension in hard mode, but it stiffens it even more. And he likes to ride it like that because it gives it a bit more sporty of a feel, because in soft mode, this is a very soft, very cushy, very comfortable highway cruncher. But when you're out here in a little bit of twisty roads or having a little bit of fun, you're gonna want that hard suspension. Wow. I think I just love all motorcycles. Is that okay? Am I okay, guys? Do I have a disease? Motorcycleitis? I'm trying to think objectively of things that I don't like about this bike. Really, it all boils down to the styling. It's just not my kind of motorcycle. I wouldn't buy it because of the style, to be honest. And that stinks, because otherwise it performs absolutely amazingly. I mean, it has so much power. It's very well balanced. It's comfortable as sin. The technology is there. Everything is there except for the damn styling. All right, let's compare it. I think a lot of people in the market for this are also going to have been in the market for the BMW K1600. You know, the older I get, the more and more I realize it's not about how much money you spend on the bike. It's about the experience that you're having when you're riding it. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I'm having an equal to, if not better experience on this than I had on the BMW. That's just plain and simple. I didn't have a $10,000 better experience on the $10,000 more expensive bike on that K1600. I'm having a great time on this. I mean, it's got side cases on it. You can throw a top box on it. You could have a comfortable passenger riding with you. The only thing I will say is it is a sport tourer. So if it was a tourer, I'd probably be sat up here. Because it's a sport tourer, you are kind of hunched just slightly, ever so slightly forward. And some people are going to prefer that. Whereas I would think if I was buying a touring bike, I would just go full touring, right? I don't know. Or if I was buying a sport touring, I'd go with something like the KTM Duke GT, which I think is a much more appropriate sport, like all caps sport touring, all lowercase touring bike. It's got some serious acceleration. You know, I'm shifting through the gears completely unnecessary here. You could just keep it in second this entire time if you wanted to. Imagine this on a highway. You could probably sit on the highway for days. One thing is the seat height, although relatively low, because this motorcycle is so wide, it is kind of a pain in the butt to get your feet down. I would like to see canceling turn signals on this thing too. For the price, like, look, you just don't need 6th gear. Why am I in 6th gear? I don't know. It's like force of habit because I'm on a highway. All right, guys, so we are on our way back to Fredericksburg Motorsports, and I just wanted to wrap up the video by saying I absolutely love the FJR1300 ES. You know, it's always interesting to ride bikes that aren't necessarily in your wheelhouse, and I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that this is not a bike that has been on my radar. It's not one that I study about, but it's one that I'm more than happy to have been given the opportunity to ride because it's incredibly smooth. The power delivery is bonkers. It's more than enough power to get you into trouble, let's just say that. The electronics package on here is robust. It's competing with a lot of much higher end motorcycles that come with higher end price tags. And all in all, I think it's a great purchase and a great development within Yamaha. And I know the FJR is not new, but the 2019 FJR, we've got a lot of updates here, a lot of great features. The styling, in my personal opinion, could need some work, but you know, nothing can be perfect. Perfect is boring. We've said it before, we'll say it again. Please check them out in the link in the description, Fredericksburg Motorsports. And if you are not from this area and you're looking for a motorcycle, go to GoRollick.com and see what you can find. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you enjoyed it, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one.